Boom! What's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I hope you guys didn't lose any sleep. I hope you're excited. I hope you're well rested because we've got one hell of a week coming up. Man, am I excited for this week. We got a lot of information coming out. We got jobs data. We got employment. We've got housing information. We've got a bunch of Fed members going to be speaking this week. You had the big sell-off in the markets on Friday. This week is going to be absolutely jam-packed, stuff-filled, overflowing with opportunity. I literally just want to go to bed right now and just wake up and get ready to go. I don't even want to do this live stream. I just want to go to sleep. I want to wake up, and then I want to make some money tomorrow. Guys, what's going on? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. Guys, I've been doing this a long time. I'm doing this for now over 16 years, and I began my career working for a hedge fund in New York City. It's my very first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but I didn't just survive during that time period. I went on to thrive in that environment, receiving one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Today, now fast forward, I'm the head trader and co-founder of True Trading Group, and together with my team of 8 other professional trading moderators and an over 20-person staff, we've helped thousands of people to learn, trade, and profit consistently. TTG is the fastest growing and highest rated premium online trading educational platform that combines university-level trading and investing courses, premium stock market tools, workshops, mentorship on stocks, options, crypto, futures, and also with all styles of trading. We do day trading. We do swing trading. We also do long-term investing at True Trading Group. We take our university-level educational curriculum and we combine that with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000. We give you guys access to 10,000 of the most educated, supportive, helpful, and successful community of traders and investors. And of course, all the real-time trade alerts from myself and the 8 other professional full-time trading mods that are part of True Trading Group. I know you guys see me on these live streams all the time, but there's 8 other professional traders aside from myself that are inside of chat with you all day, every day, calling out trades, providing market commentary, and answering your questions. And we also have been able to maintain consistently, cumulatively, amongst all of the moderators, around an 80% win rate for the last 2 years. We're a family at True Trading Group, folks, and we leave no trader behind. If you guys are new to the TTG live stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button and share this stream on your own social media. Let's reach out. Let's empower. Let's educate as many retail traders as we possibly can. And for those that are just joining us for the first time, welcome. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. There will be pain. There will be pain. Words that have lived rent-free in the heads of every single trader and investor all weekend as they heard Jerome Powell's message on Friday from the Jackson Hole meeting loud and clear. They also stood by and watched the stock market also stood back and watched the stock market rally, the mass exodus of the bear markets that took place in the last, month. They saw it unwind itself and crash hard on Friday with little signs of slowing as the futures market are also currently down big time. Get ready for massive amounts of doom and gloom, folks. Massive amounts of people talking about how this time it's different, this time it's different. I told you guys 2 weeks ago that you were going to experience a pullback in this market and it was going to feel bad. It was going to feel scary. It was going to make you uncomfortable. It was going to make you uneasy. And now here you are today, probably feeling those exact same feelings. Inflation's high. The stock market's crashing again. Disease and international economic crisis is everywhere. Is this SMELE? I'm coming up with a new term right now. SMELE. That's SMELE. SMELE. That's a new term. We're making it right here, just now. Just thought of it right here. And that stands for Stock Market Extinction Level Event. Okay? SMELE. Stock Market Extinction Level Event. Otherwise known as the end of the world. Right? Because that has to be what's happening. The stock market just crashed on Friday. That means the world has to be ending, right? Well, Art Cashin, the man that every single professional on planet Earth respects more than probably anybody. Art Cashin is the oldest, most experienced floor trader on the New York Stock Exchange. He's the managing director of UBS Financial Services. He is the definition of a dinosaur. The guy's literally been around. The guy's been trading on the stock exchange floor longer than most people that are on this live stream have been alive. Okay. And his very famous quote, "Don't bet on the end of the world because it only happens once." That's a famous quote from Art Cashin. And guess what? He's been consistently right throughout the last couple of years. Now, You're about to get a narrative of financial apocalypse from the mainstream media, because the fear that they're going to stir up in you is exactly what they rely on to make money, because nothing gets clicks and views more than fear, right? Scare the living crap out of people. And then they're going to panic. They're going to listen. They're going to watch. They're going to read whatever piece of content it is that those publications are putting out, because that's how they make money. They don't make money when you make money. They only make money when you give them your attention. So they're going to put stuff out there that's going to capture your attention. It's going to scare the crap out of you. But consider this. What if Jerome Powell just did every single trader and investor a huge favor? But the fear, the apprehension, and the uncertainty that you guys all feel right now is clouding your judgment. Now, I told you 2 weeks ago, go back and watch my live streams if you guys are brand new. If you've been watching my live streams for the last couple of weeks, you know. I actually specifically said you're going to get a pullback in this market over the next couple of weeks. It's going to feel scary. That's exactly what I told you 2 weeks ago. Now, let me explain what I mean about maybe did Jerome Powell just do everybody a favor? Yes, Powell did say there will be pain. But what if this immediate pain spares us from a really bad recession later? Yes, we are already in a technical definition of a recession, but very few people have felt it because the labor market is still so damn strong. We're still at 3.5% unemployment, so it doesn't feel like a recession, right? Yes, the labor market's going to soften. It has to. Okay, it has to. The labor market has to soften. It will soften. Okay, the unemployment will go up. The amount of job openings will come down. But you are starting this entire process from an extreme position of strength. A lot of people have made a lot of comparisons to other situations throughout history where, Fed presidents were raising interest rates, but they were not starting at a 3.5 year low unemployment rate. We have to get a hold, on inflation. Okay, we have to. And you can't do that without some softening in the labor markets. And the strength of the current labor market is insane. It is not sustainable. You can't have 2 open job positions for every 1 person looking for a job. That's going to maintain pressures on wage inflation, which is a major component when it comes to actual inflation and keeping inflation prices high. But the good news is it doesn't have to be, and has thus far, and in my opinion, will continue to act as a shield and a buffer from a really bad recession. This is not 2008. I was on Wall Street. I traded through 2008. I saw what happened. I understand what happened economically, financially, globally. Okay, the situation that we were in 2008 is very different from the situation that we are in here now today. Okay, in my opinion, this is not going to be 2008, nor will it be thanks to some, I don't think it's going to be just because of the strength of the jobs market that we have and how strong the jobs market currently is. Now, if we were going into this with, let's say, 4.5 or 5% unemployment, and that's where we were starting point, then you have a lot less of a buffer to shield the economy from a really bad recession if so many people are employed. But also consider this. Inflation is currently on the way down, and there has been additional confirmation of this. You got June CPI number was 9.1. You got July CPI number was 8.5. And then on Friday, we actually learned that the core PCE price index, which is the number one component or the number one piece of data that the Fed measures inflation on, is the core PCE. Okay, that is the piece of data that the Fed relies on the most. It was up 4.6% from a year ago. Now that's down from 4.8% in June. And also the peak was 5.3, and that takes you all the way back to February. Okay, so February, it was 5.3. In June, it was 4.8. July, it's now 4.6. So you have that core PCE inflation number is slowly trending its way to the downside. Now, yes, the Fed would like to see the speed of that decline pick up, okay? They don't want to see a good decline 0.2 a month. They want to see a more drastic decline, but it's still well above the Fed's target rate of 2%. The Fed wants that PCE number at 2%. It's at 4.6, right? It's still high, but it's heading in the right direction. So it's encouraging to see inflation coming down and moving in the right direction. Honestly, I agree with Powell's comments. Everything that Powell said on Friday at Jackson Hole, although extremely aggressive and very blunt force, I agree with everything he said. Quote, We must stick with it until the job is done. Yes, you're damn right you need to stick with it until the job is done. You want to know why? Because you don't want another situation like you had in the 1970s. And Jerome Powell knows that. And he doesn't want that. We didn't know as much about economics in the 1970s as we know now. Now, for those of you that do not maybe know this, I'll give you a quick little history lesson on economics and the history of the U.S. economy. In the 1970s, okay, economists didn't really necessarily understand the correlation between inflation and employment. There was a lot of theories going back and forth, and you had a lot of different situations where every time people would talk about inflation, it was more important where they would just let inflation run because they thought that that was going to help create jobs and help bring down employment. So they just let inflation go. They're like, oh, we don't really care about inflation. We just want to create jobs. We just want to get people working. And that mindset became a very dangerous one, because what ended up happening was, and this is during Nixon and this was during Jimmy Carter, what ended up happening was in the 1970s, you had, okay, inflation start to run rampant going into, you had in 1969, the unemployment rate, okay, was all the way down at 3.5%, and it worked its way all the way up to like over 9% by the 1980s, by like 1980. Okay, inflation started to just get out of control. Inflation started to rise. Now, what the Federal Reserve would do, the Federal Reserve would say, oh, well, inflation's starting to rise, so we're going to raise rates, right? Then inflation would start to come down. Then they would stop because they didn't want to hurt employment, right? Because employment was kind of fragile at the time. And then inflation would start to rise again. Then it would raise rates. Then inflation would pause. Then they would stop. Then inflation would start to rise again. Inflation got to a point where it was far higher. Inflation got to like 14%. You know, we're sitting at a June CPI number of 9, and we were freaking out. Okay, they got all the way to like 14%. And once you start, stop from the Federal Reserve, it's very hard to get inflation back under control, because that's when inflation just starts to get away from you. Okay. Then enter Paul Volcker. Paul Volcker was the Federal Reserve chairman that came in strong, resolute, and was like, I'm not playing games. And he jacked the Fed funds rate to 20%. 20%. He sent the U.S. economy into not one, but two massive but short-lived recessions. Recession to the point where the unemployment rate got to 9 and then got to over 10%. Okay, you had a recession in 1980 and 1982, I believe, was the double dip. Or was it? Yeah, 1980, you recovered in 81, and then 82 was the second one. And unemployment got all the way over 10%. That, my friends, is a bad recession. Now, the recession didn't last very long, but it was very, very sharp. It happened very quickly, and unemployment skyrocketed very fast. You want to avoid that scenario. Jerome Powell wants to avoid that. He doesn't want to have to pull Volcker. He doesn't want to have to do that. But Fed members in the 70s were too weak. They would raise, they would stop, they would raise, they would stop, they would raise, they would stop, and inflation started to run. And Paul Volcker had to just lay down the sledgehammer. And he was ridiculed for it, and he was criticized for it because he crushed small business, unemployment, but he got inflation all the way down. And then by the mid to late 80s, inflation was completely under control, and the economy was booming by the late 80s going into the 90s. Okay, so what he did worked, but there was a lot of pain that came before that. Jerome Powell wants to avoid that. So maybe Jerome Powell is actually doing everybody a favor by saying, I am not going to stop. I'm going to bring down inflation. I'm not going to start and then stop and then start and then stop and then cut rates and then raise rates and then cut them again, like the market started pricing in. The market started pricing in rate cuts for 2023 before the Fed even got done raising rates. We got way too optimistic in August, which is why I came on here 2 weeks ago on this very live stream and I gave you big title, warning, buyer beware. That's literally the title, warning, buyer beware. This was 2 weeks ago. I told you that this was going to happen. We got way too pessimistic in June. We got way too optimistic in August. And now here we are. But does anybody notice a trend? Okay, let's pull up a 15-year chart of the overall markets, right? Let's pull up a 15-year chart of the overall markets. Anybody notice a trend? I mean, basically, let me pull up my charts. Let's just take a look at it. Does anybody notice a trend in the overall markets? Let me notice a trend. I'd say the overall trend we can all agree with is to the upside, right? The markets go up. and you have brief moments of very sharp decline. Okay, the most extended period of decline was the early 2000s, from the peak of 2000, and then the markets went down in 01 and went down in 02. So that was a steady 2-year decline, right? You had a very brief decline, okay, the end of 08 into the beginning of 09. Then you had little declines here in 15 and 16. You had a decline in 18. You had the big crash of 2020. And then now here you are, the little pullback and the crash of 2022. But the overall trend, everybody here can agree today that the overall trend obviously is up, right? Let me explain something to you, because every single dip, every crash, every SMELE, we're going to use that word, this acronym, SMELE, S-M-E-L-E, SMELE, stock market extinction level event, right? The end of the world. Every single time you've had one of those, regardless of whatever the reason was, not 80% of the time, not 90% of the time, literally 100% of the time, it was a buying opportunity. Everybody looks back and you thought like, oh, the world was ending in 2020. The world was ending in 2008. The world was ending during the dot-com bubble. But if you had the resolve and the education and the wherewithal and the determination to actually invest during those time periods, you, my friends, would be extremely wealthy individuals here today. Every single one of these SMELE events, okay, has proven to be one of the greatest wealth building opportunities of anybody's lifetime. Think of it that way. Now, indirectly, Jerome Powell just did every single retail investor and trader a favor, but most of you are too consumed with fear, doubt, anxiety to see the forest through the trees. So let me help you. Turn off Fox, turn off CNBC, turn off CNN, turn off Bloomberg, turn off whatever channel it is that you guys are watching, and just listen to me for a minute, because let's play the what if game, okay? What if during the stock market crash of 2020, right, when the world was consumed by a new deadly virus, pandemic, and the planet was on complete and total lockdown, right? What if instead of hoarding cash because everyone made you think that COVID was going to be the zombie apocalypse and everybody was going to die and the stock market was going to go to zero? What if instead you did what we did in True Trading Group? Now, if you go back and you watch my live streams, they're right here on this YouTube channel for you. In March and April of 2020, I told everybody on these live streams that I was going all in long, that this crash because of COVID was the greatest wealth building opportunity of my lifetime. Yes, I traded through 08 and 09, but I was young. I was in my 20s, my early 20s. I didn't have the money that I have now. So I wasn't able to take advantage of the 08, 09 crash like I was the 2020 crash, because I have a lot more money now than I did when I was in 2008 and 2009. Obviously, I did well during that time period. I received the Trader of the Year award in 2008. I did invest during those times, but I didn't have as much, right? 2020 was the greatest wealth building opportunity of my life. If you take a look at some stocks, right, even after the crash that we just had on Friday, even after the crash that we've had so far in 2022, and you take a look at like just some of the stocks that I've owned now for a little while, but if you compare them like in 2020, you take a look at a stock like NVIDIA, and I'm just going to go over like 5 stocks just to give you, I just want to put things into perspective for you to kind of help you understand where we are, because I know a lot of people are scared right now. I know a lot of people are fearful. I'm literally the exact opposite. I'm not scared at all. I'm actually really, really excited, because I'll explain why in a moment, but follow me for a second, right? NVIDIA, even after NVIDIA has fallen like 50% in 2022, even after that, the stock is still up over 200% from the 2020 crash. Okay. Even after it's gone down 50% so far this year, it's still up over 200% from 2020. Tesla, the craziest one of them all, right? Tesla, even after the crash of 2022, it's up 750% from the crash of 2020. Datadog. Now, these are all stocks that I own personally. Okay. NVIDIA, Tesla, Datadog. Datadog has gotten absolutely clobbered, down more than 50% in 2022. It's still up over 200% from the 2020 crash. Occidental Petroleum. I bought this stock in 2020 at around $12.60. It is up 450%. Chipotle, CMG, up over 200% from the 20 crash. The point that I'm trying to make to you is that when you have very sharp declines in the overall market, for whatever the reason, whenever you have those sharp declines, those stock market crashes, they don't necessarily last very long, maybe a couple of months up to a year. Those moments, the SMELE moments, the stock market extinction level event moments, those are the times when wealth is built. Because even after the markets are crashing now, and you probably feel like everything has gotten crushed, you're still up hundreds of percent from less than 2 years ago. I just want to put that perspective into your mind. Okay. The point is that the whole world was panicking in 2020. It's the end of times. Oh my God. Now look at where we are. 2008, same thing, right? 2008 was, oh my God, the world was ending in 2008, right? The world was ending. The market's never going to go back to the highs, right? People said that. After 08, 09, people like the stock market's never going to go back to its highs. Like it's over, right? Like that's it. The world is over. No, we were actually at all-time highs like 3 years later. And look at where we are now today compared to where you were in 2008. Again, the point is the market's always over. The world is always ending. These SMELE events, again, acronym SMELE, we just created it here today at this live stream, Stock Market Extinction Level Event. Guys, listen, the reality is, okay, the stock market was extremely overbought 2 weeks ago. We had no business being back at the 200-day moving average at all whatsoever, and I told you that. The stock market was insanely overbought. People got way too far ahead of themselves. They thought that just because, inflation came down 1 month, that's it. The Fed's going to stop raising rates, and now we're going to actually start working on cutting rates. That was dreams. That was fantasy. That wasn't reality. But you know what has also happened? Then now the market's kind of crashing itself back down and resetting, reality coming back into the forefront. But it's also sparked a lot of renewed interest and tons of action in the stock market, which means more volatility. And volatility is a trader and investor's best friend. Let me explain something. I had a prediction that I gave you guys a couple of weeks ago, if you caught my live streams, right, about a Santa Claus rally after an extremely volatile pullback in the markets in September and October. Now, let me explain. I'll kind of reiterate what that prediction was if you guys missed my live streams over the last 2 weeks, because I've been talking about it now for over 2 weeks. I started having this conversation with you here in the beginning to the middle of August is when we started having these conversations on my live stream. So just go back, just watch my live streams from this time period in August, and you'll see me talking about this, where I said to you guys, that was the buyer beware live stream. I told you, hey, I think we're going to get a pullback in the market. I think it's going to be a scary one. I think it's going to feel pretty crappy. Now, full disclosure, this pullback has happened a lot faster than even I was expecting, because I was looking at in September, I think the markets are going to really start to give you the pullback, but the pullback has already started, right? You're already getting this sharp, deep pullback, thanks mostly because of Jerome Powell. Right. I mean, that's the reason why the markets are down so much, is because of the Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole comments. And the prediction that I made to you guys was that I believe you were going to get a very volatile, very sharp, very, scary pullback in September, October-ish, because first of all, September and October are historically the weakest, worst performing times of the entire year. So if you were to go back since the inception of the stock market, every January, every February, et cetera, you average the months together, September and October are your worst performing months. So you have this seasonal weakness in September and October anyway, right? Plus the markets were very overbought there. In August, we had no business being back at the 200-day moving average. We got overly optimistic. And then there you get your pullback. But then I gave you a prediction. And the prediction that I gave you is the market is institutions and hedge funds are very one-sided right now. You have hedge funds right now are at the highest short percentage in net S&P futures as they were in August of 2020. Now, it's important to note, though, August 2020, okay, they were wrong. Okay, August 2020 was right here. And that was when hedge funds were extremely exposed net short S&P futures. And obviously you can see what the markets did for the months to follow. The hedge funds got completely destroyed. They were wrong. Okay. That was the last time that hedge funds were as short as they are right now when it talk about net S&P futures positions. You also have a situation where hedge funds are in a lot of cash, okay, that has been sitting on the sidelines at the biggest rate since 2008. All right. Now, the prediction that I gave people was you're going to get this pullback. This pullback is going to last into September easily, right? And I think that after you start to get more inflation data, because Jerome Powell was very specific in the words that he used, all of a sudden, Jerome Powell's words should not have really surprised anybody. It's like everybody thought for some reason that you got 1 month of inflation coming down, that's it, the Fed is going to stop. The Fed has told us every single month for the last 4 months that 1 month of a decline in inflation is not enough for them to be satisfied, right? It's not enough. That 1 month of inflation coming down just because of commodity prices coming down, that's not enough. They want to see wage inflation come down. They want to see shelter inflation come down. They want to see all these other areas of inflation that are much stickier. They want to see those come down, which is where the core PCE index comes into play and where core CPI comes into play, because the core numbers is inflation minus food and energy. Food and energy is your commodity prices. So they want to see the core inflation numbers come down after you factor out energy and food. Factor out the commodities, right? Because the Fed can't control commodity pricing. That's just basic supply and demand, right? They can't control the price of oil. They can't control the price of natural gas. Can't control the price of wheat, right? So they want to see the core numbers come down. So you got this pullback here now in the markets, and I'm telling you that I think that if inflation continues to come down, which I think it's going to, I think what the Fed has done so far and what you've seen in asset prices, I think that it's going to help bring inflation down. Now, inflation is not going to go back to 2% over the next couple of months. That probably doesn't happen until into the end of next year. But you don't need inflation to come back to 2% for the market to stabilize. You need inflation to come down for 1 to 2 more months consecutively. And if inflation comes down for 1 to 2 more months consecutively at a rate of about 40 to 60 basis points, so 0.4 to 0.6, if inflation comes down at that rate over the next 2 months, I think you're going to experience a Santa Claus rally that will see the markets rebound aggressively in November and December. So you're going to get this sell-off that has already begun that lasts into the fall. And then November and December, you get this Santa Claus rally. Okay, that is the prediction that I made to you guys, because hedge funds are going to be overly short. They're going to have too much cash on the sidelines. And if inflation starts to come down, like it went from 9.1 to 8.5, that's 60 basis point drop. Now, let's say August number, what if it goes from 8.5 to 7.9 in August? Then what? Then what if the September number is 7.4 and you're getting these 50 basis point drops month over month? Well, then now all of a sudden the Federal Reserve is going to be satisfied. And now the Federal Reserve, their tone will be far less hawkish than what you got from Jerome Powell on Friday. Jerome Powell on Friday basically just told you, guys, listen, hey, newsflash, 1 month, it's not enough. We need multiple months. Well, what happens if you get multiple months? Hedge funds earn too much cash. That cash needs to find a home, because you can't, these hedge funds are not going to be able to go into the end of the year and explain to their investors that they are still in 20% cash, which is a very high cash position for hedge funds, depending on the fund and the mandate that they implement in their investing strategy. They can't do that. You're going to have to explain, how did you miss out on a recovery into the end of the year? And then what happens? They chase performance because they have to be long these different positions just to show it in their portfolio at the end of the year when they got to close out their books. They have to show that they're long those stocks. And that could actually cause a Santa Claus rally into November, December that nobody's positioned for. That's what you really have to pay attention to. And it seems like other people actually kind of agree with that theory too. You literally, just the other day, JP Morgan says that they see the S&P spiking to 4,800 by the end of 2022. Tom Lee, head of Fund Strat, sees the S&P spiking to 4,800 by the end of 2022. Now, JP Morgan sees the S&P 500 spiking to 4,800 by the end of 2022. Literally is the title of an article that was published on Yahoo Finance on Friday when the stock market just crashed, right? Now, let's also not forget, Jamie Dimon's their CEO. Jamie Dimon's also the same person that said that the economic storm, right, or there's like an economic hurricane that lies ahead. Well, but now you have analysts at JP Morgan that are starting to feel otherwise. That whole premise is on the back of, if inflation comes down at the rate in which it did from June to July for the rest of the year, hedge funds aren't positioned for that. They're overly bearish. Okay, that's the thing. That's what I want to make sure that people are well aware of. You all have been given a second chance. You all have been given a second chance. I got so many messages from people in August about, Mike, did I miss the bottom? Did I miss the bottom? Should I invest now? And I told every single person that asked me that question, you did not miss it. You're going to get another chance. And Jerome Powell just gave it to you. But I guarantee you there's going to be people on this live stream that are going to fall victim to the fear mongering, that are going to think that the market's going to go down 80%, and you're not going to do anything. Just like you didn't do anything in June. I told you June 17th. Go back. It's on this YouTube channel. June 17th on this live stream, on this channel. I told you guys I'm adding in my long-term portfolio. I bought like 18 different stocks on June 17th, right? And a lot of people, they missed it. You're going to get another chance. Don't miss it again, because the market's going to go down. It's going to be scary. It's not going to feel good. And you're going to say, oh, no, well, now here it is. Now's the 80% decline. And you're still not going to do anything. Don't mess it up. You can use this volatility over the next couple months to build up cash, and then use that cash to then invest in your long-term portfolio, because the moves that you're going to get in the market, they're going to be there, folks. Okay. September is going to be an extremely volatile month. I mean, just look at the month of August so far. August is usually a slow month. It's usually quiet. People go on vacation, right? Like volume slows up, volatility slows down. Not this year. This year, this is the most volatile August I've ever seen in my freaking life. And that volatility is going to continue to be here. That volatility is going to give you as traders opportunity to trade the SPY, to trade large caps, mid caps, small caps, options, ETFs, whatever it is that you trade. We trade everything at True Trading Group. We do it all. So it doesn't, whatever it is that you trade, there's opportunity for you guys out there. This is the single most target rich environment that I've ever seen in my entire career. So you can trade this volatility over the next 1 month, 2 months, stack up some of that cash, and then invest it in the long-term portfolio. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, yeah, I invested on June 17th, but I still have cash on the sideline. I'm not deploying it yet, but I'm going to be over the next few weeks into September, that September-October timeframe. Guys, I'm going to be deploying more capital in my long-term portfolio during that time. So that's kind of our intro. I like the word, the SMELE acronym that we've created here today. Listen, I want to talk. There's a lot more that I want to go over with you guys here today. We're kind of just getting started. That was basically just like my intro. I actually have, I want to go over some things with you. I have top 5 questions. Okay. Top 5 questions is what we're going to start with for this live stream. These are going to be the most commonly asked questions that we get from members, but also non-members. If you guys are not members, you guys want to follow me on Twitter, go ahead. I suggest you do so. My Twitter handle is @MikeEdward_TTG. Again, it's @MikeEdward_TTG. Follow me on Twitter. I always post trade ideas, my open swings. I'll post, market commentary and a bunch of other stuff on my Twitter. So go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter. So we're going to go over the top 5 most commonly asked questions that we get from members and non-members alike. Then I'm going to give you my game plan, how I plan on making money this week, what I think the markets are going to do. The futures market is down big again. Okay, so after the big crash we had on Friday, futures are down over 1% after being down 3% on Friday. So the crash is continuing here today as the futures market has just opened up and has gotten underway. So I'm going to give you my game plan and how I plan on making money from that action here for this week. It's also a big week. We have a lot of employment and job data coming out this week, and we have like 3 or 4 different members of the Federal Reserve are set to speak Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So there's going to be a lot of things going on and therefore a lot of opportunities. So we're going to go over those game plans and how I plan on making money during that time period. And then it's giveaway time, baby. We're going to be giving out $5,000 here today on this live stream. That's going to be $1,000 to 5 lucky TTG members. And then I will open this live stream up towards the end of this live to a blanket open floor Q&A session. Before we start our top 5 questions, I got to welcome Sam. Sam, welcome to the TTG family. We got a new member that has already decided that they are not going to miss this second opportunity that Jerome Powell has just blessed you all with. That's what this is, man. This is an opportunity. The volatility is going to be tremendous. I can't wait to trade this week. It's going to be so much fun. And then we're going to take advantage of the sell-off. And we're going to add in our long-term portfolios as markets go down, which is what I've done every single year for my entire career. And I will continue to do every single year until the day that I die. So Sam, welcome to the family. That also means that we have 19 laptops remaining for this evening. Adam, my business partner, co-founder of True Trading Group, he worked his butt off all weekend and was able to get 20 laptops specifically for this live stream. Okay, so you all are in luck. Once these are done, we will be going back to Kindles. He tried to get a couple different allocations. We have relationships with 3 different wholesalers. He was able to grab 20 laptops from one of them. Okay. Now, Sam has already grabbed one. So let me just kind of make sure that everybody that's on this live stream right now understands the full kind of opportunity here. Make sure everybody has a shot at maybe getting one of those free laptops, because tonight, anyone that goes to ttgoffer.com and manually enters the coupon code TTG121, they're going to save 49% off our membership, which is normally $2,212. When you go to ttgoffer.com, you're going to manually enter TTG121. You're going to click apply code. The price is then going to drop all the way down to $11.27. Okay, $11.27 will be the price that you can join the TTG platform for an entire year. And the next 19 people to do so will get a brand new free laptop, as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart. Once you go to ttgoffer.com, that is how you will know that you are getting one. The laptop will either be an Acer, Dell, HP, or Lenovo brand laptop. We cover the shipping costs. It's totally free. We ship anywhere in the world. As long as you live on planet Earth, we will ship you that free laptop. You do not need to enter your address to claim the free laptop, okay? You will get a welcome email after joining that will have instructions on how to claim the free laptop, okay? Again, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, click apply code. 49% discount. The price will change. It'll reflect to just the $11.27. You're going to get everything that we have. TTG is like the Netflix of trading communities. It's a all-inclusive platform. Okay, so when you join, you're getting access to our entire 18-course curriculum, which is a simplified version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. I had to go through a 3-month educational training before I was able to start trading with the fund's money. You're going to get access to a simplified version of that same education. Matter of fact, Joe, if you don't mind, can you actually post up a link to our syllabus so that the members or the viewers, they can click on the link and see actually all of the stuff that they're going to get access to? So guys, we're going to post a link in chat. Thanks, Joe. We're going to post a link in chat. You guys can click on that link. You'll see the whole list of all the courses that you're going to get access to. But on top of the courses, you also get $5,000 worth of trading tools from companies like Benzinga, Trade Ideas, Quote Media, Trading View. All of these tools we've negotiated with these companies so we can offer their products on our platform. That's part of the value when you join True Trading Group, is you're getting access to a platform that has all of these tools included for the $11.27. You don't have to pay extra for them. But if you went to those companies on your own, you're going to spend about $5,000 a year to buy their tools. It's all included when you join True Trading Group for $11.27. You're also going to get real-time alerts from myself and the 8 other professional traders that are mods at TTG. We've consistently been able to maintain a win rate, cumulative win rate of around 80% for the last 2 years. You're going to get access to the best damn community of traders and investors that all share the same goal to learn, trade, and profit together. Now over 10,000 members of True Trading Group from all over the world. And of course, you're going to get our double your money back guarantee, which most likely you're not going to need or want, but it's very real. It does exist to give you guys peace of mind. Yes, I did not stutter. Your internet connection is fine. I did say a double your money back guarantee. It's actually quite simple. You've got 12 months. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. If at the end of your year membership, you have not made back your membership fee at least once during that membership, I will give you 2 times your money back. Literally. You'll give us $11.27. If you don't make it back, I'll give you $2,254 in return. That is how confident I am in our platform's ability to help you reach your goals. Now, more on that in a bit, but our track record speaks for itself. Okay, now, Although I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group, I can share with you that we have an overall refund rate of roughly 2.5% since 2016. That's it. 2.5% of our users. That's who we have had to refund since 2016. I can also share with you that we have a retention rate. That's how many people renew their membership, of 78% since we've started this company. And last but not least, we are 5-star rated on Trustpilot with nearly 1,700 reviews based on what members tell us, the reviews they leave, based on our retention rate and our refund rate. I can very confidently say that True Trading Group has worked for thousands of people. And if you are willing to put forth some effort, I'm confident that it can work for you as well. And I will prove and show you that confidence with a double your money back guarantee. But again, based on a 2.5% refund rate, chances are you're not going to need it. Everything that you get with your membership to True Trading Group is on the checkout page. It's all included. Everything that's listed there, that's what you get for the $11.27. You never charge another $1 for courses or tools. There's no upsells for courses and tools in TTG. You just have to enter TTG121 coupon code. You'll get the $11.27 price point, and then just check out. Again, there are 19 laptops left. This sale is going to end here at midnight tonight, and the price is then going to go up. Okay? So the sale has been running here over the weekend. It expires tonight at midnight, and then we're going to get down to business here for this week. Okay? So again, 19 spots left. Listen, it's not going to be cheaper on Labor Day either. After Labor Day, the price is going to jump to $13.50. The price is going to go up steadily every day between now and Labor Day. And then at midnight on Labor Day, the price will be $13.50. Okay? So today is going to be the cheapest price that you're going to be able to get access to the TC platform. Listen to me carefully also. If you are currently a trial, previously a trial, or previously an annual member and you want the $11.27 price point, do not go to ttgoffer.com. We have to whitelist your email address. So if you are a previous trial, previous member, or current trial, do not go to ttgoffer.com. Rather, send a text message to the phone number that's at the bottom of your screen. 786-505-4047. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. 786-505-4047. Send a text to that phone number with your name and email, and we will get you guys hooked up. We'll whitelist your email address, and you guys will be good to go. Again, if you see a laptop in your checkout cart when you go to ttgoffer.com, that's how you're getting one of the 19. There's only 19 of them left now after Sam just grabbed one. Okay? That's how you guys will know that you're getting one of those laptops. All right? So, again, sorry about the whole sales pitch there, guys, but once people start grabbing them, I want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to get a fair shot at the 49% discount and to claim one of those free laptops before we start what could be, what should be, what will be an amazing week. Last week was a big week for us inside of True Trading Group. A big week. Okay, between Nerve, the SPY, Zoom video. I mean, there were so many different trades that went off in chat with us for last week. It's been a great month. August has been a fantastic month for us in TTG, and we're going to finish off the last 3 trading days of August strong, and then we're going to welcome September with open arms, because once September rolls around, guys, that's what I'm going to start looking at to possibly be adding again in my long-term portfolio. And my TTG fam, you'll know exactly what stocks it is that I'm adding and what day and when and what price and everything. I'll let you guys know, obviously, everything that I do, every move that I make. All right. So let's move on to some more important stuff. Again, sorry for the sales pitch, but I want to make sure everybody had a chance to get that opportunity. Let's head on over to the top 5 questions that we received over the weekend. Now, these are questions that we received from members and non-members alike. But first, we have to welcome Raj. Okay, Raj, welcome to the family. There are now just 18 laptops left. These are going to sell out here, guys. These are everybody loves these free laptops. Whenever we have laptops, we ran out of them last week and we were giving away Kindles, but Adam was able to grab 20 more over the weekend, but we are now down to just 18. All right. Remember, the price is going to go up at midnight tonight. It's $11.27 now. Price is going to go up at midnight tonight. And then on September 5th at midnight, it'll be $13.50. All right. So save yourself the $220, right? Join it now for just $11.27. All right. So everybody welcome Raj. Again, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. If you're a previous member, or if you have any questions about the membership, send a text message to 786-505-4047. All right. And remember, shipping is free and you get the double your money back guarantee as well. All right. So let's move on. Let's hit on the top 5 questions that I get asked. Question number 1, right? There will be pain. I knew this was right. That's why we put that in the opening of the live stream. That's what everybody took away from his speech. That's a scary phrase by Jerome Powell. Fed chairs have really never said that before, right? So the question is, why do you think he was so harsh and why are you so optimistic about it? I'm going to give you a complete contrarian thought. And I want all of you to really, really think about this. My honest opinion is that Jerome Powell was so pissed off that the market started pricing in rate cuts for 2023 before they even ever got close to their target. Their target is like 3.5, 3.6 on the Fed funds rate. They still have they still have 100 basis points to go. They have a ways to go still, folks. They're not done. And you're already pricing in rate cuts for next year. That had to infuriate him. It has to infuriate him because financial conditions actually loosened the end of July into the beginning of August, which is the exact opposite of what the Federal Reserve is trying to do. Mortgage rates started to go back down. Treasury yields started to go back down, right? Financial conditions actually eased while they're trying to tighten them. That had to infuriate him. It showed him that the markets don't believe him. Okay? The markets didn't believe him. And I think Jerome Powell came out because you all have to understand this. The Federal Reserve did not always used to be public like this. It wasn't until Alan Greenspan. It was after Alan Greenspan. It was the 90s. It was like 1994, I think, was the first time that the Federal Reserve started doing press conferences. And we actually got to know what the members of the Fed were thinking and what they were trying to accomplish. You didn't used to know that. The Fed would just make a decision and then that was it. You wouldn't have any context to their thoughts. Joseph, welcome to the family, Joseph. There's now just 17 laptops left. So there are 17 laptops here remaining. Joseph, welcome. He just grabbed one. You guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. You're going to get a 49% discount. You're going to get a free laptop and a double your money back guarantee. Do not trade through this environment on your own. Crystal, I also see that you're having issues. Crystal with a K, you're having issues. I see that you're trying to sign up. The coupon code's not working for you. Crystal, send a text message to the phone number you see at the bottom of your screen over there. All right. 786-505-4047. Just send a text message to that phone number and we will get you hooked up and taken care of. So again, that's Crystal. I see that you're having some issues signing up. Okay. So now that the Federal Reserve communicates with us, right? And you see how like this week, let me give you guys the breakdown. Let me give you guys the calendar. Okay. Tuesday, New York Fed President John Williams speaks at 11 a.m. Wednesday, Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic speaks at 6:30 p.m. Okay. Thursday, Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic speaks again at 3:30. All right. So you are going to be getting not once, not twice, but 3 times, 2 different Fed members, 3 different instances where they're going to be talking here this week. That didn't used to be the case. Now, when the Fed comes out and they speak and they tell you things, that is in its own right an effective form of monetary policy. Make no mistake about that. When the Fed speaks, the markets move. The bond market, credit markets, equity markets, everything moves based on words from the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve has not done anything different. They did not change anything. They did not act. They did not raise rates. They did not add quantitative tightening. They have done nothing different. All they did on Friday was speak. And look what happened. Words are a form of monetary policy. I actually think Jerome Powell was purposefully, excessively hawkish on Friday. I have never seen Jerome Powell that blunt that hawkish, that direct, that stern since he took office years ago. I've never seen him that hawkish before. I think it was done on purpose. Elliot, welcome to the TTG family. Elliot, there are now just 17 laptops left. Everybody welcome Elliot. Again, guys, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. The reason why I think he was excessively hawkish is because I think he wants to get rid of the market expectations. Oh, I'm sorry, guys, that's 16. I'm sorry, my fault. That's 16 laptops. 16 laptops are left. I'm sorry, that's my bad. 16 laptops left after Elliot just grabbed one. And again, if you have questions, send a text to 786-505-4047. Again, if you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you guys are good to go. The price is going to go up at midnight. It's going to be $13.50 on midnight on Labor Day. So you guys want to save yourself the $200, jump it on it now while you still have the $11.27 price point. Again, there's no upsells for courses or tools. You get all the tools, about $5,000 worth of tools, all the courses, everything for the $11.27. All right. So I think Jerome Powell wanted to get rid of the market expectation that there's going to be rate cuts next year because that eases financial conditions, which it fights completely against what they're trying to do. They're trying to tighten conditions. And I think Jerome Powell came out because he didn't say anything different. He just said it in a lot more mean way. He didn't say anything different. He just said it so bluntly and aggressively. But the meaning of his words has not changed. He told you last month, 1 month is not enough of inflation going down. And when inflation does go down, he specifically said, it's not enough just to come down because of commodities. He told you this. He told you our number one focus is to bring inflation down. Steve Leisman at the last Fed meeting in July, Steve Leisman directly asked Jerome Powell at the press conference after the Fed meeting in July, specifically asked him, hey, Mr. Powell, if we go into a recession, like a real recession, not just the technical definition, if we go into a real recession, will that change your monetary policy and your stance against inflation? And Jerome Powell danced around the question and said, our number one focus is to bring down inflation. That was his response. How is that any different from what he said on Friday? The only difference is the market, after the July Fed meeting, started to think and started to price in that the Fed was going to slow down rate hikes this year and they were going to cut rates next year. And Jerome Powell is sitting there at home like, what the F? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. So he came out with Jackson Hole and he goes, I'm going to make this short. I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to make this straight to the point. He actually said that before he started his speech. And he was like, guys, you're all full of it. Juan, welcome to the TG family. 15 laptops now left after Juan just snagged one. Juan, welcome to the family, brother. I look forward to trading with you. This is going to be a huge week. ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Click apply code. You'll get the 49% discount. You got the $5,000 worth of the tools, all of our courses, simplified version of what I learned when I worked at the fund. Remember, the laptop, you don't have to enter your address to get the laptop. You will receive a welcome email after you join with instructions how to claim the free laptop. As long as you live on planet Earth, we're going to get you that laptop. Doesn't matter where you live, and it's totally free. We cover the shipping cost. Okay? Send a text to the number at the bottom of the screen if you have any questions or if you're having a hard time signing up. All right? So Jerome Powell, as I go back, basically just told everybody, hey, he reiterated everything he has said last month. He just said it in a lot more of a mean way. And the markets, rightfully so, have now taken off the table rate cuts going into next year as the markets now think, damn, they're going to raise rates further and they're going to keep them there. They're not going to cut rates. That's basically what Jerome Powell just told everybody. But he never said he was going to cut rates. He never said that. And he made that now crystal freaking clear. But if inflation comes down at 40, 50, 60 basis point clips a month now here on out going forward, that's what the Fed's looking for. That's the only way they will not have to be as hawkish as people fear. But that's still a very, very possible likelihood in the next 2 months. That's why these next 2 months are going to be huge. Don't try to trade through this environment on your own, folks. These next couple of inflation readings can make or break. Don't go through it alone. Next question. Here we go. All right. How low do you think this market goes and why? And at what levels are you looking to add more to your long-term portfolio? I am looking to add in my long-term portfolio if I see inflation continue to come down at 40 to 50 basis point clips, because that is what Jerome Powell has told us he's looking for. He's looking for multiple months. When I hear multiple, I think 3. Okay, that's multiple, right? 3 months of inflation coming down and not just going from 8.5 to 8.4. That's not enough. It went from 9.1 to 8.5. Now let's see if it goes from 8.5 to 8.0. Then maybe 8.0 to 7.5, right? If that is what I start to see, okay, if that's what I start to see, I'm adding to my long-term portfolio. And you're going to get that now over the next, between now and the next month, month and a half. You're going to find you're going to get those answers. And that is what I'm saying. If that's the case, I believe you're going to get a Santa Claus rally November, December that no hedge fund is positioned for. And that's going to push that Santa Claus rally even further. But we got to get through this pullback here first. Where do I think the SPY can go? The level I'm looking at is 390. This is the level I want. This is the level I want. Okay. So right now we got to 404 on Friday. Right now, S&P futures are down 1.2%. We're at 410. Okay. We're at 410 on S&P futures. So we're gapping down again pretty significantly. We're down to here now. Okay. So like right now we're down to here. So you have another, significant little gap down here. And on my target, folks, I'm looking for here, right? This is the area, this area right here. This is where I'm looking for the markets to get to. And if we can stabilize here and find our footing, because you do have some support levels here, if you get beneath that level, your next level of support is going to be down here. These are the 2 levels that I would have my eyes on. Okay. Primary level is going to be 390. If that gets broken, then you're looking at 375. We have to welcome Joe. Joe is the newest member of the Teach You family. Everybody welcome Joe. There's now just 14 of those laptops remaining. That's it. 14 of them. The price is going to go up at midnight tonight, guys. All right. And then after we get rid of these laptops, we're going to switch to Kindles, right? We ran out of laptops last week. We were giving away Kindles, which is still great. I mean, it's a free electronic, right? Kindles are cool too, but they're not a laptop. I get that. That's why everybody loves these laptops. Whenever we get them, they fly off the shelves. So we got 14 of them remaining. So again, you can go to ttgoffer.com, manually enter the code TTG121 and click apply code. The price will go from $22.12 all the way down to $11.27. And enter your info, check out, you're good to go. You don't have to enter your address to get the free laptop. Remember, we ship anywhere in the world. It's totally free. You'll get a welcome email after you join. In that welcome email will be instructions how to claim the laptop. All right. 786-505-4047. That's the number to text if you have questions about the membership, or if you are a previous trial, previous member, or current trial, and you would like to take advantage of the $11.27 price point and the free laptop. You guys send a text to that number right now. And don't forget, double your money back guarantee. I don't think you're going to need it. We've only had to refund 2.5% of our members since 2016, but it's very real. It's there. It exists to help you feel more comfortable. But again, I don't think you're going to need it, right? You're not joining True Trading Group just to get your money back. You're joining TGD because you guys want to get access to the information, the education, and develop the skill set that can help you make money in the stock market on a consistent basis and reach financial goals you never thought were possible. And that's something that we have helped thousands of members from all over the world accomplish, and we're going to continue to do so. All right. So these are the 2 levels that you would have to be looking at on the SPY. 390 is going to be my first one. I want to see if this little crash that we're experiencing, if it stabilizes at 390, and then you're going to get August CPI numbers in September. Okay. So September is going to give you August CPI numbers. That information could stabilize this market if, let's say, for example, 8.5 in July, 8.0, 7.9 in August. That would stabilize the market's drop, because now everyone says, oh, well, wait a second. This is exactly what Jerome Powell said he wanted. So we were overly pessimistic in June, overly optimistic in August. And now this crash that you're experiencing right now, which could last another day or two, obviously, right? Maybe is if you get that CPI number for August comes down to, let's say, 8 or 7.9. Now all of a sudden you start to say, well, maybe people are overly pessimistic again. That's what happens during bear markets. That's what happens during crashes. Emotions overwhelm people. You went from the world was ending in June to everything was perfectly fine in August to now the world is ending again in September. Newsflash. The state of the world doesn't change month to month, but the markets are acting like it is. You have to be able to control your emotions to make better decisions. Next question. Is this a good environment to learn to trade in? If so, why? Or if not, why? Excellent question. This is actually the best environment for you to learn to trade in, and let me explain to you why. Learning to trade during an environment like 2021, where everything goes up, is the worst environment for you to learn in because it creates very bad habits. It creates a complete and total false sense of success and false sense of reality. There's probably many people on this live stream that had success in 2021 and thought they had the stock market figured out, and they lost everything in 2022. It gives you a false sense of reality. When everything goes up like it did in 2021, it doesn't matter what you're buying. Everything goes up. You don't need discipline. You don't need patience. You don't need risk management. In fact, you get rewarded for not having any of those things. That is not a recipe for long-term consistent success. That's a recipe for a quick little flash in the pan. You kind of, hit the jackpot on the slot machine, and then you take that money and you go back and you're playing blackjack or poker and you lose it all, right? Like 2022, in this environment, you will be punished if you have no discipline, if you have no risk management. And that, I don't care what your strategy is. I don't care what your style of trading is. You show me a successful trader and I will show you a trader, regardless of their style, that has discipline, patience, and risk management, because those characteristics are required in order for you to be consistently profitable in the market. Required. Okay. It's not a, oh, well, maybe. No, required if you want to be consistently profitable over time. This environment will teach you those things. So when you do have when you go back into a bull market, you actually have a massive edge over people, because now your patience, your stock selection, your risk management, and everything is going to be so much easier because you have less crazy movements and less volatility, and it's a better environment for you to then now start to flourish in. Learning in this environment is better than learning during 2021. And those are the reasons why. And probably many of you are like, oh yeah, that happened to me. So next question. Is it possible to take advantage of everything you are talking about while working a full-time job? Yes, 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 yes. We have 10,000 members in True Trading Group. Most of them have full-time jobs. The reason why so many of them are able to take advantage of everything I'm talking about right now while working full-time jobs is two things. One, trading style. We're not scalpers in True Trading Group. Scalpers are people that buy and sell within seconds or minutes, right? If you're teaching a classroom full of 10-year-olds, if you're operating a heavy crane, if you're driving a police car, if you're working on an oil field, you cannot buy and sell within seconds or minutes. Impossible for you to do. So you need to implement a different type of trading style. We are traditional day traders and swing traders at True Trading Group. Our day trades last several hours. Our swing trades last several days to a couple of weeks. And that is how so many of our members are able to take advantage of everything that we are talking about here on this live stream by implementing those type of trading styles and strategies. They're also using our mobile app. This is a huge reason why so many of our members are able to do this while working a full-time job. We have invested the time and the money, and continue to, into developing our mobile app. The mobile app is available for members for free on Android and iPhone. And it allows you to stay connected to our chat room, see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, because the 8 professional traders and myself are talking to you on the microphone during the day. So we tell you what we're seeing, what we're thinking. You know exactly what we're going to be buying before we actually buy it. And then whenever our trades actually execute, you get a real-time push notification that comes to on your phone without delay that lets you know whenever a moderator entered or exited a trade. And that's how you're able to follow along with everything that we do inside of True Trading Group during the day. So that's how people that work full-time jobs are able to do this. Next question and final question. Are people actually making money in TTG? No, I'm lying about everything I'm saying to you. Yes, of course. The majority of our members are actually killing it. I'll actually prove this to you. I'll prove this to you, actually. Members, right? Members. If you are a member of True Trading Group, if you're making money, okay, and you guys are becoming better traders, do me a favor. Just type the $ in chat right now. Just type the $ in chat if you're making money and you guys are becoming better traders. Now, anyone that's not a member of True Trading Group, we have like 1,800 people that are watching this live right now, okay? If you guys are not a member, my advice is to pay attention to how many people are typing the $ right now on the side of the screen, because these are your peers. These people that are typing the $, they literally went through the exact same process that you're going through, which is finding us on the live stream, okay? Seeing what True Trading Group is and what we're all about, joining the platform. They had all the same excuses that you have, all the same hurdles and obstacles. They have small accounts. They have full-time jobs. They lost money in the market before. They have no experience whatsoever, but yet now here they are typing the $, right? Telling you that, hey, I'm making money. Hey, I am becoming a better trader. If they can do it, so can you. There's nothing special about these people. I love them to death. They're my TGG family, right? I love them. But they're not smarter than you. They're not faster than you. They don't have more money than you. They don't have more experience than you. So if they can do it, then why can't you? Right? So you guys can just look how many, look how many people are typing the $ in chat. It's actually incredible. It's incredible. Look at this. Like, it's nuts. So like I said, yeah, you bet your ass people are making money inside of True Trading Group. Now, not everybody's killing it, but we leave no trader behind in True Trading Group. So like we actually have we actually hold red to green workshops. Okay. We did another one today. So a red to green workshop, for those that never heard of that before, is something where members that are struggling can submit questions and like topics that they're having a hard time with. And then the moderators will host a 2-hour-long workshop covering those exact topics and those exact questions. That way we can help all the members that are still struggling, because we leave no trader behind, right? So like I said, the majority of members are making money and becoming better traders. You saw by how many people typed the $, but we're fully transparent in True Trading Group. And the reality is that there still are some members that are struggling, but we leave no trader behind. All right. So we did another red to green workshop today. We usually do at least one, sometimes 2 of them a month. All right. I like that. Child of the Arts goes, correction. We are smarter because we joined TTG. I like that. I like it. I like where your head's at. Let me say, who's on the live stream right now that's not a member? Do me a favor, guys. Type the letters TTG if you are not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the letters TTG right now inside of chat. I just want to see how many people on the live stream right now that are not members. All right. Again, just type the letters TTG if you're not a member. I just want to see who we have here. We got Stock Sniper. We got Jenny Blazik, Money Team, Doc Indeed, Brian Waffles, Jermaine, Toddy Wolfie, LaRock, Wilson Freely, Better Together, Jagzilla, Dan Johnson, Jeff Schutz, Lulu's Mama, I like that. Spike, Nathan, George Wright, Cliff, Curtis Patrick, Gleegly, what's up? Signed up for the trial. MH, CPM, Marianne, DJ Mons, Bunny, Smooth, Redemption, Miss Fran, Monty, Ronald, ClickX, Barbara, Crypto, Vape King, Graham, Satan, Ronald, Greg, Barbara. Great, guys. Yo, what's up, John? Luis Fernando. Beautiful. Lots of new faces that are on this live stream. Lots of non-members, guys. Marty. What's up, Marty Bird? No. Such a good show. Such a good show. I'm so happy. So upset it's over. All of you typing the letters TTG. Okay, so everyone that's not a member, first of all, honestly, seriously, welcome. I commend you guys for being on a live stream on a Sunday evening when you could be, farting around, watching Netflix or doing something else that's not going to help you make money, right? I commend you for spending the time with me here this evening to go over and get educated on what's going on in the markets and what this all means for your money and how you can take advantage of it, how you don't have to sit back and be a victim. You can get educated, arm yourself, and become an asset, right? Transform yourself into an asset. Take advantage of the opportunities that this market presents to you. Because trust me, this is one of the most opportunistic filled markets that I've ever seen in my entire life. All of you that are typing TTG, understand, okay, that tonight is going to be that last night at that 1127 price point. Okay, so when you go to ttgoffer.com and you enter the code TTG121, you're going to get a 49% discount off of the regular 2212 price point. It's 1127. The price is going to go up at midnight. We've got a couple of those laptops left, okay, 14 of them to be exact. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that is how you know that you're going to be getting one of them, okay? You don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email with instructions on how to claim that free laptop. We ship anywhere in the world. We cover the shipping costs. If you're on planet Earth, we're going to get you that free laptop, okay? So again, just go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121, all right? You'll get our entire 18-course curriculum. Joe, post the link again, actually. For anyone that maybe missed it. Just post that link again in chat. So guys, we're going to post the link up again. So if anybody's curious about the syllabus that you're going to learn, you guys can click on that link. You'll see, you'll get a list of all of the courses you're going to learn when you join True Trading Group. But you're also going to get $5,000 worth of tools from like Benzinga, TradingView, Trade Ideas, Quote Media. These are tools that you go to the companies directly, you're spending about $5,000 a year. It's going to be included with your membership. You're going to get real-time alerts from myself and the 8 other mods that have been sporting a cumulative win rate of around 80% for the last 2 years. Access to around 10,000 of the best damn traders and investors that all share the same goal to learn, trade, and profit together. And of course, the double your money back guarantee. It's simple. You have 12 months. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend the study group. If you don't make the 1127 back, okay, at least once during your membership, I'm going to give you $2,254 in return. That's the deal. Chances are you're not going to need it. We've only had to refund 2.5% of our users since 2016, but it's there to protect you. It's there to give you peace of mind. I can also share with you that our retention rate is 78%. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. Based on the reviews members leave, based on our refund rate, based on our retention rate, I can very confidently say that True Trading Group has worked for thousands of people. And if you put in a little effort, I think it can work for you as well. You just have to enter TTG121 coupon code, and the price will be $11.27. Check out. You're never charged another $1 for courses or tools. There's no upsells for that stuff. There's 14 spots left, and the price goes up at midnight, and then it's going to continue to go up every day until September 5th at midnight. It's going to be $13.50. If you have questions about the membership, or if you're a current trial, previous trial, or a previous member, send a text message to the number at the bottom of your screen. That's 786-505-4047. If you have any questions about the membership whatsoever. All right. There you guys have it. All righty. So again, guys, send a text to that phone number if you guys have any questions about what the membership entails. All right, let's roll things on over to the SPY and let's talk about how we're going to make some money this week. But I first have to welcome Kyle. What's up, Kyle? Welcome to the TTG fam. What's going on? Welcome, Kyle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. 13 of these laptops are now remaining, guys. That's it. All right. Remember, when you go to your checkout page, ttgoffer.com, if you see a laptop in the checkout cart, that's how you know you're going to get one of the 13. All right. We also have to welcome Pierre. 12 laptops left. Guys, once these laptops get under 10, they're going to fly. I would not even wait for me to finish this live stream. I would honestly open up a new web browser go to ttgoffer.com, enter TTG121, click apply code, check out, get one of those free laptops, and of course, the $1127 price before the price goes up at midnight. All right. So Pierre, welcome to the family. There are 12 left. And again, if you have any questions or you're having a hard time signing up, 786-505-4047. All right, folks. Okay, moving on to the SPY. All right, moving on to the SPY. I want to tell you guys how I plan to make money this week. I'm actually going to tell you how I plan to make money tomorrow. Okay, let me tell you what I think goes down tomorrow. Obviously, we got a big gap down going on right now. 1.2% we're gapping down in S&P futures. I think that gap down holds. I don't think we're going to get a complete reversal between today and tomorrow. That's going to send the markets back moving to the upside because you also don't have any economic data that's coming out tomorrow. Tuesday, you start to get a whole slew of economic data. Okay, you're going to, we got to welcome April. I'm telling you guys, these laptops are going to fly. April, welcome. 11 left. Just 11 left. Well, I'm telling you, once we get under 10, they're going to go. TTGoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right, welcome April. All right, so again, Tuesday, you're going to get U.S. home price index. You're going to get consumer confidence. You're going to get job openings. All that happens on Tuesday. Wednesday, you get the ADP employment report. Oh, you also have, I'm sorry, on Tuesday, you have the New York Fed president is speaking. On Wednesday, the Cleveland Fed president speaks and the Atlanta Fed president speaks. That's on Wednesday. You get Chicago manufacturing PMI. That's a great indicator on economic activity. Thursday, you're going to get initial jobless claims and continuing jobless claims, productivity revisions, unit labor costs, manufacturing PMI, ISM manufacturing index, construction spending. Okay, all of that's happening on Thursday. This is what I'm talking about. This is going to be such a huge week. Okay, you're following a huge crash from Friday. All these Fed members are going to be speaking. You're going to get a slew of economic data. You guys can't try to trade through this environment by yourselves. Join us, myself, 8 other professional traders, 10,000 members of your trading group. Don't go try to trade through this stuff alone. So let me tell you what I think kind of happens here. I think the weakness is going to still be there on Monday. Like, I think the complete liquidation from Friday, I don't think that's necessarily finished. I think you're going to get a little bit more of that. I think we're going to maybe get down and really get into this 50-day moving average. This 50-day moving average, that's this blue line you see on my screen, this dark blue line. Let's go full screen. Adam or Joe, can you guys go full screen on my charts? There you go. Thanks, guys. So you guys see this blue line on my screen, this dark blue line? That's your 50-day moving average. Now, what I want to point out to you is this 50-day moving average, right? It previously was support right there when you tested it in the end of July, right? It was previously a level of support right there at the end of July. But then look at here, right? I want to look at this, okay? This 400, 399, this level, I'm going to make this line a little bit bigger. I'll delete these other lines because these are the other support levels. These support levels are not in play for tomorrow, but they will be in play over the next couple of weeks. But let's talk about tomorrow, right? I want to give you guys how are we going to make money tomorrow? That's the plan right now, right? You see this previous little pivot high, okay, from July? That also lines up with that kind of gap fill from when you had your June CPI. It was your May CPI data that was released in June, right? See that level? I think we're going to get there tomorrow, right? We're going to get there tomorrow. We're not very far from it. Like right now, we're at 4,010 on S&P futures. You're basically right at that level. You're really kind of almost sitting on it. So that's a level we're going to get to. I think we're going to pierce that level, maybe get into this 200-day move, this 50-day moving average, get down to that 398 maybe. And then I think you're going to actually get a little bit of a bounce from there. And then markets will try to, not a very aggressive bounce, but then the markets will just kind of like get to the 50-day, pierce it, and then just kind of sit there for a moment. I don't necessarily think that you're going to get tomorrow is going to look like this. Like, I don't think you're going to get another severe candle that looks like that, right? I'm not really expecting that tomorrow, like another huge red day like that. I'm not expecting that. if I see that early in the day, then we'll ride it. We'll ride puts maybe into the afternoon. But I think tomorrow is going to look something similar, more like that. I think you have like a smaller red day tomorrow, and then you're going to get all this economic data on Tuesday. You're going to get the consumer confidence, job openings, a Fed member is going to be speaking. And then I think if that data is decent, which I think it will be, okay, it'll show that the economy is slowing and softening a bit, but still underlyings of it are a little strong. And then I think you can get a day on maybe on Tuesday where you get a turnaround Tuesday. I think you're going to get weakness on Monday and then a turnaround Tuesday. And I think the market's going to do something like this Monday, Tuesday. We got to welcome Nicholas. Nicholas, welcome to the family. There are 10 laptops remaining. Welcome, Nicholas. Okay, 10 now remain. Guys, once we are under 10 here, they're going to go quickly. So Nicholas, welcome to the family. Guys, remember, go to ttgoffer.com, enter the code TTG121. You'll get the free laptop. Remember, you don't have to enter your address, right? You don't have to enter your address. You guys just click on, just sign up. You'll get a welcome email, instructions how to claim the free laptop. Okay. So this is what I think you're going to start to see here Monday, Tuesday. So it's like weakness tomorrow. Maybe we get down. We're going to pierce maybe that 50-day moving average, stabilize, trades maybe be weak in the morning, and then around midday, just flatline right into the close. Turn around Tuesday, markets open up kind of flat on Tuesday. Then you get your U.S. home price at 9 a.m. Maybe the markets trade a little bit higher, and then they bounce back on Tuesday. Maybe on Tuesday you get back over 400, 403, 404, and maybe fill the gap because you're going to get a gap down on Monday, tomorrow, and then maybe Tuesday you fill the gap. So a nice little, I think we're setting up for a turnaround Tuesday off the 50-day moving average. And that, folks, is how I plan on making money Monday into Tuesday by trading the overall markets and, of course, individual stocks. There's going to be a lot of volatility. I'm going to be looking at the Chinese internet stocks like Baba, JD, Pinduoduo. They've been crazy. I'm going to look at the semiconductors, AMD and NVIDIA. They've been crazy. Tesla, after the stock split, that's going to be a stock now that everybody's going to be able to listen. Tesla used to be way too volatile for a lot of people. It's not a stock that inexperienced traders really should have traded. It really was something that experienced traders were really going to be focusing on. And now that volatility has completely gone it's still volatile, but it's really kind of calmed down now with the stock split. That's a stock that I think everybody can be able to trade now. Like, I would trade Tesla all the time, but for people to follow along with like an option trade on Tesla, that's tough. The options are $20, $30 a contract. One contract costs you $2,500, $3,000. That's tough for inexperienced traders that have small accounts, right? Like to be able to control your risk that way. Now those options far less expensive, still volatile, but less expensive, opens things up for a lot of other people. And I'm going to be looking to trade all this stuff this week. So it's going to be semiconductors, it's going to be Chinese internet names. It's going to be Tesla, and it's going to be the SPY. And I think we're set up here for weakness tomorrow, another weekday tomorrow. We get a little bit more selling from Friday. And then I think a turnaround Tuesday is kind of what I'm thinking. That's kind of what I'm thinking. All right. So that's that, folks. Does anybody have any questions about anything at all that I've said so far? Like, you guys have questions maybe about my SPY analysis and game plan, or if you have any questions about what I talked about earlier about Jerome Powell and the Fed and everything that's happened so far. Does anybody have any questions? Now is the time to ask. Okay, now is the time to ask if you have questions about anything that's going on right now. So are small caps in play? Yo, my boy R. Hirsch, what's up, man? Hope you and the fam are doing good, brother. Yeah, I think small caps still are in play. I mean, look at Nerve, right? Look at Nerve. Look at NERV, right? This thing went nuts on Friday, right? Look at this thing. This thing went absolutely bonkers on Friday. Like you still have some pretty good action here on small caps. Right now it's a target rich environment. You have a lot of action. You have like the overall markets, mid caps and large caps are moving around at the same velocity, okay, as small caps. And small caps are still hot. Small caps are still in play. right? They're still in play. So, I think that, I think small caps are a great place to still be. Guys, it's actually, it's giveaway time, but I have to give away the code word first. Okay, my code word first. Now, this code word is code word number 3 out of a total of 18. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, do not worry about this code word. Okay, this code word is for members only. This is part of a $5,000 giveaway. The code word for tonight, TTG members, is SMELE. The acronym that we have created here today, SMELE, Stock Market Extinction Level Event. That's a code word for tonight, right? SMELE, that's a code word for tonight. Speaking of which, we are ready for our giveaway. It's giveaway time. We're going to give away $5,000 right here on this YouTube channel, right here on this live stream. $1,000 to 5 lucky TTG members. First, I got to welcome Jeffrey. Jeffrey's the newest member of the group. That means there's just 9 of those laptops remaining. So welcome, Jeffrey. Anybody else, go to ttgoffer.com. Enter the coupon code TTG121. Before the price goes up at midnight, you'll get the 1127, 49% off. You'll get the free laptop as long as you see one in the checkout cart. That's how you know you're getting one, but there's only 9 left. They're going to go quick. And then we're going to switch up to Kindles, and the price is going to go up at midnight. So you guys want to take advantage of this offer while it still lasts. Jeffrey, welcome to the family. To help me with this giveaway, folks, I'm going to bring on Adam, my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, and he's going to help me do the giveaway. Again, we're giving away $5,000 here, guys. Why do we do this? Why not? It's fun. We like to give back to our members. We like to have fun with our members. So we're going to go. Oh, Adam's not coming. I'm sorry. I thought Adam was coming on with me. I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna spin this. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so here we have up on the screen. This is Wheel of Names. Okay, this is Wheel of Names. So we are going to spin this wheel. Okay, and there is going to be 5. We're gonna spin this wheel 5 times, and we're gonna get 5 winners. Each winner is gonna get $1,000. Good luck, everybody. My TTG fan, Adam. Spin it, baby. Let her rip. Round and round we go. Who's it going to land on? Nobody knows. SMELE. Who's it going to be, guys? Who's going to win $1,000 here this evening? Let's see. Who's it going to be? Tembo. Tembo, what's up, man? Welcome. No, not welcome. Congratulations. Not welcome. I'm so used to saying it. Congratulations, Tembo. You just won $1,000. Congrats. We got 4 more to go. Let's keep it rolling. Tembo, congrats. Next up, who's it going to be? Oh, guys, if your name is called, I'm sorry, totally forgot to tell you this. So Tembo and anybody else, if your name is called, what you have to do is send an email to adam@truetradinggroup.com with all of the 18 code words. So so if your name is called, you're going to send an email to adam@truetradinggroup.com with all 18 code words. All right. So Tembo, congrats. Next up, if any one of the 5 people called here today is unable to provide the code words, we'll spin again in chat tomorrow, guys. Second winner, Tex Austin. Congrats. Send an email to adam@truetradinggroup.com with the 18 code words. Tex Austin. Congrats. 3 more to go, folks. Who's it going to be? Billy Be Nice. Congratulations, Billy Be Nice. Congrats. Send an email to adam@truetradinggroup.com with the 18 code words. Who's it going to be? Who's up next? Duff Beers. Duff Beers. Congrats, man. Congrats. Everybody knows Duff Beers in chat. Duff Beers. Congrats. Last one. Who's it going to be? We got last remaining that free $1,000 for Bill 001. Bill 001, congratulations. Congrats, everybody, to our 5 winners. Congratulations, all of you. If your name was called, You just have to send an email to adam@truetradinggroup.com with the 18 code words, and you have just won a free $1,000. Congratulations. Congrats. All right, guys. So there we have it, folks. All right, that kind of wraps things up right there. What I would actually like to do here now, folks, so anyone, that kind of wraps up the educational aspect of the live stream. Okay, I covered a lot of different stuff with you here today, right? We went over a lot of different things. But the educational part of the live stream is now complete. So if you have no interest in a TG membership at all, you can sign off the live stream, enjoy the rest of your night. But before you do, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. I do this 6 days a week. All right, so you don't want to miss any of these. I always drop golden nuggets and give you guys, my analysis and trade ideas and everything else. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, so never miss out on these lives. But if you are interested in a TTG membership, I'm going to show you the actual platform so you can see for yourself everything that you're going to get access to when you join the True Trading Group platform. Because we are an all-inclusive platform. You pay one price, you get access to the core of everything that we have, all of our courses, all of our tools. You never charge anything extra for those courses or tools. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 49% discount. It drops the price all the way down to just $11.27. There are 9 laptops remaining, just 9 left. Of course, you're going to get access to our chat room. Right? The chat room is where the mods and I, we share our screen. We're live on the mic. We call out our trades in real time, right? In advance of making them, so you guys know exactly what we're doing before we do it. That's the advantage of True Trading Group. You're going to know exactly what professional traders are going to do before they actually do it. You're going to get access to our mobile app. Okay. You're going to see the screen share. Even if you're not in front of your computer, you're going to get real-time push notifications when the moderators enter and exit trades. That's how you're going to be able to do this while working your full-time job. We're with you from 7:30 a.m. Eastern until the close every day that the market is open. We are not gone after 2 hours and you're left to fend for yourself. Nope, we're there for the entire day. You're also going to get 2 small private study groups with one of our head traders, so you can speed up your learning curve, get you on the right path, ask some questions, right, and make sure you guys are starting off on the right foot. You're also going to get access to our Benzinga newsfeed. The Benzinga Pro newsfeed gives you live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat. If you went to Benzinga directly, this will cost you over $1,000 a year. Don't do that. We've spent years building relationships with these companies so that you don't have to pay for these products, and we have integrated them onto our platform. So you can join True Trading Group for $11.27 and get this included. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. That's going to cost you around $600 a year. It is free when you join True Trading Group. The Trade Ideas Scanner is the industry standard scanning software. It'll cost you a few $100 a year. It is free when you join True Trading Group. It streams on our platform live every day. You're also going to get a simulator from ETNA. ETNA is the simulator of choice for multiple universities across the country. It will also cost you just under $1,000 a year. It's free when you join True Trading Group. It'll make sure that you are able to trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you were learning in the courses. You also get access to our own proprietary scanner that has the same functionality as FinViz Elite and lets you create your own customized scans. We got to welcome Crystal. Crystal, I'm glad we were able to resolve the issues from earlier. Crystal, welcome to the family. Now just 8 laptops remaining. 8 laptops left. Guys, as long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you know you're good to get one. Do not try to go through this environment on your own. $11.27, the double your money back guarantee is there for you. Remember, I don't think you need it, but it's there. Jump on this before the price goes up at midnight. You're also going to get dark pool data, options flow, and unusual options activity. This is information that used to only be available to professionals. Now it is at the fingertips of TG members. That's how we level the playing field, by giving you access to not just the same level of education that professionals receive, but also giving you access to information that professionals receive that help them make better decisions. Folks, that's how we improve your chances of success. You also get a trading journal that tracks all of your trading, gives you statistics so you can see what you're doing wrong and what you need to change. A social sentiment scanner goes through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter, tells you which ticker symbols are being mentioned most so you can help stay ahead of the crowd. Analyst ratings on any stock you're interested in. You'll see exactly how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on a stock, insider buying, insider selling, short data, all included for the 1127. Every day, the moderators publish a watch list, the stocks we're looking at and how we intend on trading them. What is our game plan with regards to these stocks? You get that every single day in True Trading Group. And then, of course, all of our courses. Now, folks, the courses, don't forget, this is a simplified version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we have it. It's in text and video, whatever's easier for you to learn. There are no VIP courses that cost more money after you join. No upsells for courses, no upsells for tools. That is True Trading Group. And then on top of the courses, there's a video library that's got around 300 hours of educational video content. These are workshops and webinars that we've conducted with members, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, how to build a long-term portfolio, just to name a few. And then once you're a full-time member, you can actually attend these workshops live and interact with the moderator and other members. Guys, it really is time you invested in something real, something that's going to give you real value, something that can actually help you reach your goals. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group. But what I can guarantee you is if you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group and are still unable to make back the 1127 membership fee at least once during your membership, I will give you $2,254 in return. That's how confident we are in our platform's ability to help you reach your goals. Chances are you're not going to need it. I've only had to refund 2.5% of our members. 78% of our members renew their membership. But it's there to protect you. It's there to make you feel secure. But let's be real. You're not on this live stream to get your money back. You're on this live stream to make money. You're on this live stream to reach financial goals you never thought were possible. You're on this live stream to understand what the hell is going on in this crazy, wacky thing we call the stock market. And you have a chance right now to join a community of around 10,000 of the most active, educated, helpful traders and investors from all over the world, from all walks of life, that genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail. We're a family at True Trading Group, and the members are the reason why. The camaraderie that you're going to experience from being in chat with us, being part of this community, not just from the moderators. Remember, there's 8 other professional traders aside from myself, but the help and the support that you're going to get from your peers, from members, is astounding. It was always a goal of Adam and mine to build a community where traders never felt like they were alone, where they always felt like no matter what's going on in my life, no matter what's going on in my trading, there are people that I can turn to for help and support, because trading can be a very lonely thing, right? When you're trading and you're by yourself, you have nobody else but yourself. It's just you and this, it can be very lonely. True Trading Group changes that. You guys can do it right now by going to ttgoffer.com, entering the code TTG121. There's only 8 of those laptops left. That's it. The price is going to go up at midnight. It will not be cheaper on Labor Day. As a matter of fact, midnight on Labor Day, the price is going to go to $1,350. It's $1,127 now. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you know you're getting one. We also do have a 7-day trial, guys. If you're still unsure, you don't know if TTG is right for you, that's fine. We have a 7-day trial. Weekends and holidays do not count against your 7 days. So don't wait until after Labor Day. Join the trial now if you guys want, because weekends and then Labor Day on Monday, it's not going to count against your 7 days. You get 7 full trading days with us. It's only $3. We charge $3 to make sure you are a real person. It's a one-time payment. There's no automatic renewal. There's no automatic upgrade. Okay, it's a one-time payment of $3. Go to ttgthree.com. That's TTG3 spelt out.com. And you guys can join us for a full 7 trading days, and you'll get 3 sample courses included. You can navigate the platform, see what it's like, experience what it's like to be part of the TTG platform, and you guys can decide if TTG is right for you. Again, folks, if you have questions, 786-505-4047. Folks, I hope this live stream was helpful. I hope it kind of puts things into perspective. Hope you guys have a better idea and understanding of where I think the markets are at, where I think the opportunity lies, how I plan on making money this week. It's been a fantastic month. We got 3 days left in August. Let's finish them out strong. Thanks for joining me tonight, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on these lives. Stock A. All right, Stock A. Welcome to the TGT family. That's an odd name, but Stock A, welcome to the family. There are now just 7. 7 laptops left, guys. That's it. Again, if you see one in your checkout cart, that's how you know you're getting one, folks, and you'll be good to go. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to bed. It's going to be a long week. I can't wait. I'll see you.